Greetings and salutations.
Hello, world of the internet. I'm Shelly.
And I'm Dee.
And welcome to the Laugh Lounge.
All right, I got a story.
You have a story.
I always have a story.
She always has a story.
Story time with Dee.
Okay.
So, I closed the story. I'm going to go re-find it.
Don't lose it.
What did I do with my story? It brought up Deadpool. Deadpool is not the story.
We could talk about Deadpool.
I love Deadpool.
Can you believe I have seen that movie?
What?
It's a miracle.
There's been 3 of them now, though.
I may have seen the second one. I'm not positive about that. Like, if you watched our earlier episodes, you know I'm like super sheltered. So like anytime
She's not seen The Matrix.
Anytime anybody asks me, "Have you heard of this or know this person or heard this music or seen this movie?" I'm like, "No."
No. We have a list of common knowledge films and things that she's never seen.
Yeah. So, it's just we need to.
Yeah. Okay. So today's story: foul-mouthed parrots are unlikely stars at a British zoo. The parrots are a fount of foul language. Their habit of spouting curse words at a torrid rate has, by turns, mortified and amused the people who work with them at the Lincolnshire Wildlife Park in Freshney, England. Now, the family-friendly animal park is trying a new plan it hopes will tame the parrots' salty language. It's integrating them into a larger flock where they will hopefully learn all the nicer sounds and words, Steve Nichols, the park's CEO, told NPR. But for now, with the profane parrots know no bounds. Consider how Nichols describes the video link he set up this week. He was preparing to speak with a BBC program after interest in the park's African grey parrot spiked a few days ago. This is back in the beginning of the year, by the way.
Okay.
The parrot was behind me, making quite obscene noises during the TV segment, Nichols said in the video updated on Facebook. He thought about moving further away from the bird, but that would have disrupted the camera shot that had been carefully trained on Nichols. I did apologize straightway, saying it's not my fault if they actually say a little bit of effing and jeffing, Nichols said. He needn't have worried. As it turns out, patrons of the zoo, as well as throngs of people online, seem to be perfectly willing to accept the parrots as they are, profanity and all. The park has posted a sign near the parrot's habitat warning that visitors should expect to hear every common swear and should shepherd children away from the area. Still, Nichols says the park's human workers enjoy the lighter side of the bird's unique speech and have the international media attention they're getting. The staff find it hilarious that they are seeing the birds in their care appearing on broadcasts worldwide, Nichols said, adding that his colleagues are getting messages from relatives living abroad, saying they're seeing the Lincolnshire Park on their local news. It's not the first time the parrots have caused a stir when 5 foul-mouthed African greys, Billy, Elsie, Eric, Jade, and Tyson, were donated to the park in the early COVID-19 pandemic. Staff resorted to sequestering them from public spaces to keep them out of earshot. As of now, the park has around 8 birds that would require explicit language advisories.
So a parrot's like a rebellious teenage boy?
Mm-hmm.
You have to shield them from children?
Making...
That's kind of funny.
It's hilarious. Can you imagine walking through the zoo and hear a bird?
You're just taking your family on a normal stroll through the zoo, and I mean he just starts shouting these obscenities, and you gotta cover your kids' ears. I mean, like that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, nobody should have to take their kids to a zoo that's supposed to be family friendly, and be subject to a parrot with that kind of mouth.
They need to wash their beaks out with soap.
Yeah, I mean, just the old-fashioned, soap mouth washing. Just unacceptable, man.
Are you having fun?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing anything.
Chef Boyardee's cans getting tall. That was a horrible joke. I tried.
That was like a dad joke.
Look, I'm gonna be a great father one day.
I thought I was the husband here.
Look, I'm also the one that opened the pickle jar
That's true.
in the last session.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
you may wear the pants in this family, but obviously I have the testosterone. Note my full beard that I shaved this morning.
Oh my gosh. Why would you point that out?
Well, it's shaved. No one can see it. Okay. Move your cans.
Should we do a would you rather?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to leave your cans there. Okay.
Would you rather travel exclusively by horse-drawn carriage?
Yes, whatever the other option is, I don't care. I would be regal AF. I would have a coach master who would man the reins for me, and I would sit in the back as if I were from Bridgerton.
Also never seen that.
I've seen the show and read most of the books. They're not the same. Or, I don't know how you can have one without the other.
What do you mean?
Always be sweaty. If I was always riding by horse-drawn carriage, I'm going to be sweaty.
Well, not really. Have you seen all those, like, Hallmark movies where they're in horse-drawn carriage in the winter?
Yeah, but we live in BFE, where we have 7 seasons in 1 week. So I will be cold one day, I will be hot the next, and it's always humid, no matter what time of year it is.
Okay, but it's would you rather, so it's either or. So you're either always traveling by horse-drawn carriage, or you're going about your normal life, but always sweaty.
I already chose horse-drawn carriage.
Okay.
What are you choosing?
I'm agree with that. I agree with that. Cause like, I don't like being sweaty. It
would grow with your runny nose. And your eye acne. I need fan art of Michelle, always sweaty with a runny nose and eye acne.
Disgusting. Sweat just pouring down my
your
face.
zits on your eyes. And your nose just running. It'd be perfect. I think you would still be my handsome husband. Moisture and all.
Oh,
viscous
so
fluids and all.
Speaking of gross fluids.
Oh, God.
This shot of the weird today.
Oh, Lord.
It might be one of the dumbest things that we've come up with.
No!
Yes.
Okay. People do this.
What people?
People will take a teaspoon or so, a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. It's good for your digestive care.
I know that, but when I do it, I dilute it.
Oh, no, I've never diluted it.
Oh, my gosh.
Of course, I've not taken a shot of it either. We're about to die. We're going to lube up our colons.
We're going to be so on the shitter tomorrow.
Have fun at work.
Have to leave the meeting tomorrow, like,
excuse me,
gone.
Oh, my gosh. She says, do we have to do a full shot? It's shot of the weird. You have to do a full shot. Now, it's going to take her 7 sips to get this full shot down.
You know what? I have decided that I will learn how to do a shot.
You should try on this so you only have to take it once.
No.
Because you have to taste it more than once.
Just let me learn at my pace.
You have the pace of a turtle. This place. We're never going to get there. Okay. What are we cheersing to? You didn't like my last ones that I did.
We are cheersing to, we're going to be rich one day.
Okay.
And travel exclusively by horse-drawn carriage.
I'll drink to that. I'm going to be loud. I will spew this everywhere. This is going to be horrible, by the way.
I know.
But it's not weird. Ugh. I still feel it. Ugh. Why does my head hurt all of a sudden? I see a light, Michelle. Shelly, I'm going towards the light. Are you alright, Puddin'?
Mm-hmm. I feel like
That was horrible.
I feel like my stomach is like up here.
Ugh. I feel like a can of spinach. Because you put vinegar on your greens and spinach.
What?
You've never had like collard...
Is that what southern greens are?
Well, if you have like collard greens or Popeye spinach, a lot of southern folk put vinegar on said dish. It's not like salad spinach. It's like cooked.
Like greens.
Yeah.
What people call greens. Yeah, I don't eat those. That's disgusting.
She needs ranch.
I've never ever touched a dish of greens, and I live in Tennessee.
How do you know it's disgusting?
'Cause it's green stuff. I put
6 cups of ranch.
on my spinach. Why would I get...
You don't feel so good, Mr.
That
Stark?
was such a horrible idea.
But your gut health tomorrow is going to be top notch.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty terrible. I feel warm inside. And not in a fun way. Not like Christmas magic warm. Like, I drank something I shouldn't have warm. That was rough.
I feel like...
Which was worse, that or the Worcestershire? That
Like
was
the-
worse.
I feel like the Worcestershire tasted worse to me, but this feels
Oh,
worse.
it feels so much worse.
Like, I feel like I just took 3 shots of Fireball.
I wish we had taken 3 shots of Fireball.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, well, I guess I have a fun fact for you. Fun fact, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh, gosh.
My fun fact went away, too. Gotta go find it.
You're gonna have to start screenshotting it.
Yeah, I suck at this. You'd think I was on the internet or something. That was last week's fun fact. I've already done that fun fact. Wait, I passed it somehow. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I found it.
Yay!
You can major in wine at Cornell University. Ah!
So
I put
guys,
an adamant.
what's your age
No!
You can't support their ads, okay?
Don't want
You
to.
can't support their ads.
Oh, laughing hurts right now. I don't feel so good.
Oh my gosh.
I feel awful. This must be good for my guttural health.
You were probably not supposed to take a shot of it.
Hey, Google. Okay, technically it's a degree in viticulture and enology, aka the cultivation of grapes and the science of winemaking, but I'm still sending my application. So I'm gonna learn how to major in wine.
Yeah, that would be fun. So then you can be one of those bougie bitches who sips wine, swirls that around, and then spits it out.
We have a friend who swirls it around and sniffs it and sips it. She doesn't spit it out, though.
Yeah.
Because she knows how to drink wine properly.
Is that real? Or is that just what they do in movies?
They spit it out when they're at a tasting.
Okay.
Like in a movie. When I go to a tasting, I'm like, please, sir, can I have some more?
You say, oh, sure as heck ain't spitting it out.
No, I'm swishing it, gargling, swallowing.
But I get the whole, like, swishing thing.
Mhm.
But I never understood why they would spit it out.
I think people don't want to get intoxicated by tastes of wine, but I do. Like,
Why would you not? It's wine.
I want 5 tastings of wine for $5
Uh-huh.
because I want to get drunk for $5.
Exactly.
No, I
Swallowing
recommend
every single drop.
this. Was it the Smokies Trail wine tasting?
Oh, yeah.
It's in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, there's 2 wine trails, free wine tasting trails in Gatlinburg, and one in Gatlinburg and one in Pigeon Forge. You should do it.
And, like, I got a stemless wine glass
Yeah.
and a tumbler. And all you do, and you go and get your little book stamped, because it's like a scavenger hunt of sorts.
Yeah.
And you go in, get your book stamped, and you usually get 5 tastings, and then usually, like, 2 slushies, too.
Yeah.
And
they,
so good.
obviously, they want you to spend money. So you can, at all of them, you can do, like, 5 flavors for free or the whole menu for $5.
Right.
Like, that's how they do it. And plus, they want you to buy a bottle or 5.
And they have discounts if you buy so many, you get so much off.
Right.
It's just pretty good shtick.
But it's worth it because you can go and taste 4 or 5 flavors at every single one for absolutely free. You should tip them, though.
We do tip.
Yeah.
A lot of times, if you don't have cash, they do Venmo. And so each tender or pourer will have Venmo listed. You just get a little QR code or whatever. It was a lot of fun.
It was a good time.
I went 4th of July this year. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, highly recommend.
I got stood up on a date. And so I went to...
You need to put this in the video about online dating.
It was also someone I met online.
I knew it!
They decided they didn't want to travel 30 minutes, even though I went on a trip with them for 4 hours. Well, whatever.
You will find your guy who would walk 30 miles.
In the debris.
In the hurricane.
Yes. Inspire me, Shelly.
Okay, so, last but not least, I have an inspirational quote. I was about to say an inspiring quote. It's the same thing.
Only different.
Be weird, be random, be who you are. Because you never know who would love the person that you hide.
Yeah.
And I love that.
I think that the rest of the world needs to turn up their weird factor because I can't do all the heavy lifting for you. I am doing my best. And I could use some support.
Yeah.
So please.
No, seriously, just be you.
Yes.
Like it's too much work to hide who you really are. And who gives a flying rat's turd what anybody thinks?
Not me. Not her. She definitely gives 0 flying
No shame.
Look at this. Our bountiful F's that we give. See how many of them there are. We're swimming in F's to give. If we cared what people thought, we would not be here right now.
No, we would not be doing this. We would not be doing this.
Because we are chaos incarnate.
It's only going to get worse.
So much worse.
It's just going to get worse.
We started from the top and now we're descending.
Halloween is coming up.
Oh, Lord, it's going to be so much
It's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a blast. You guys are going to have a blast.
Yeah.
Because by proxy, we're having a blast, so you have to have a blast.
Absolutely.
That's how osmosis works, right?
Yeah.
It's exactly how osmosis works. Osmosis Jones is a good movie, by the way. From my childhood, you probably didn't see it because you haven't seen much of anything.
No, I have no idea what you just said.
Osmosis Jones! Oh my gosh. I think Bill Murray's in it.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Ghostbusters.
Never seen Ghostbusters.
Oh my gosh. Someone lock her in a room with a TV and an endless supply of streaming stations and some Doritos and Cheetos because she likes those.
You took my Cheetos the other day.
They're right here, and they're still stale.
Give me my Cheetos.
They're stiller than they were the last time you ate them.
Give me my Cheetos.
It's been like a week.
Okay, fine. I like stale. I like them fresh. I like them stale. They're good.
She likes styrofoam peanuts.
Try stale Cheetos.
We don't condone eating stale foods.
Nothing else. Just the Cheetos. Like I don't want.
Stick to expiration dates and proper crunchy snacks.
Rules are meant to be broken.
We don't encourage. We are not here to make rebels unless they have causes.
Oh, come on. They already exist.
But we're not here to endorse that kind of behavior. Follow the rules, eat your snacks within their expiration date, properly seal your baggies. Don't break the law. And if you do, you didn't hear it from me. Shelly's the one that told you to do it. Keep sweet old D out of it.
I didn't say anything.
It's on camera.
I didn't say anything.
Play back the tape.
I didn't say anything.
Thank you so much for joining us today at the Laugh Lounge.
Until next time, don't forget your joy.